Good morning. It is Tuesday, November 18th, 2025. Get up, get going. Got our clackers. Let's make it happen here today. This is the Dave C. Sports Show on Indiana Radio 267 slash Brownsburg. As we do every show, we start off with the Pledge of Allegiance. So if you have a hat on, if you would kindly take it off, place your hand over your heart and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Morning, everybody. If you watched Monday Night Football, if you're just getting up, if you're just getting started, whatever you're doing, if you watched Monday Night Raw, if you're a wrestling fan, welcome into the show. I want to tell you that every show we make sure we honor and salute our service members, past, present, and future, those that served, those that will serve, and those that are serving. Also, to those who made the ultimate sacrifice so that we could be free and enjoy the beautiful liberties that we have in this absolutely great country. God bless America. God bless the United States. Hey, also, don't forget that our first responders are out there for us every day, every night, 24/7, watching out for us. Our police department, our fire department, our doctors, nurses, our paramedics, all standing by to make sure that we can be awake safely and that we can sleep safely. We thank each and every one of you, service people. You are our heroes. All right, our show today is sponsored by DDW Giftware, ddwgiftware.etsy.com, where you'll find that beautiful gift that you're looking for. I want to welcome you in. We're ready to wrap up week 11 in the NFL, look ahead to week 12. Is the Chiefs' run at the playoffs over? Where are the NBA and Major League Baseball headed? What's going to happen with the Cleveland Browns? We got your latest NCAA top basketball rankings. We got your latest CFP rankings. So much more on our show. So back and enjoy with your coffee or whatever on this Tuesday. We really were thinking that the Chiefs were poised to make a strong comeback after a slow start. But it now appears to be going to be more of a long shot for them to make the playoffs. Has the KC Magic gone for this year, or can Mahomes and the Chiefs still regroup? Got a tough one coming up with the Colts this week. Major League Baseball and the NBA. Can you be trusted again? Totally turned off by what has gone on and what continues to grow and go on. How can we trust anything we watch or pay outrageous prices to watch in person or on cable? Right now, both leagues, organizations are a mess. Is it too early to look at an MVP in the NFL? So many great players making so many great plays, so many statements. Who do you think is in line right now to be the MVP? And we're going to talk about the Cleveland Browns. The mess goes on. What's the answer? Cleveland fans, how long are you going to stand up and put up with this? How long are you going to pay outrageous ticket prices? We know you love your team, but there has to be a change there. On Sunday, we threw a rookie in Sanders, no first team reps against the Ravens. Sanity in Browns football is gone. Is there no end in sight to this mess? We got one for you today, though. This is a present that you can look out, and it's Why is Daddy Sad on Sunday? It's a color book depicting the most disappointing moments in Cleveland sports. It's by Scott O'Brien. He's the author of this. It's basically to get your emotions out. It's a coloring book so that you can go through and check out some of the more disappointing moments in Cleveland sports. Just thought we'd throw that out for you. That might make a great gift for a Browns fan, an Indians fan. But anyway, just throwing a log on the fire there. All right, moving on to college football. We got the college football rankings coming out here. Coming in at number 12, BYU at 9-1. Next up for them is Cincinnati. Number 11, Oklahoma at 8-2. Missouri coming up. Number 10, Texas 7-3. Arkansas, they might be the first three-team loss team to get in this top 12. Number 9, Notre Dame. After losing their first two games, they've won 8 in a row to climb to 8-2. Next up is Syracuse. Oregon, 9-1. Coming up is USC. Number 7, Ole Miss, 10-1. Next for them is Mississippi State. Number 6, Texas Tech, 10-1. They're on a bye. Number 5, Georgia, 9-1. Upcoming with Charlotte. Number 4, Alabama, 8-2. Eastern Illinois is their next foe. Number 3, Texas A&M at 10-0. And they have Samford. And number 2, the Indiana Hoosiers at 11-0, coming up with Purdue 28th. And maintaining number 1 is Ohio State at 10-0. And upcoming for them will be Rutgers. And here in Brownsburg, Indiana, we got rain, we got some wind. Looks like it's going to be a rainy day. So looks like we're going to put away the golf clubs on this morning. So no golf, but for you golfers out there, today's sports quiz is about golf. Now, we have the top 10 golf courses in the United States by how many golf courses they have. We're going to give you 6 through 10, and then you give us 5 through 1. So number 10, number of golf courses in the United States. North Carolina with 520. Wisconsin with 528. 8th, Ohio with 634 courses. Illinois at number 7, 647. Pennsylvania, 657 golf courses. Can you name the top 5 states with the number of golf courses that they have? See how close you can come to guessing not only the state, but how many courses they actually have. And in NCAA basketball, the season's really going to start kicking in here. And in the rankings this week, coming in at number 10 is Florida at 3-1. They got Merrimack coming up. We got number 9, Kentucky, 3-1. Michigan State coming up. Number 8, Alabama, 2-1. Illinois is up next for them. Number 7, BYU, 3-1. Wisconsin on Friday. Number 6, Michigan, 3-0. Middle Tennessee. Number 5, Arizona, 4-0. And they play number 3, UConn, on Wednesday. Number 4, Duke, 4-0. They play Kansas. And number 3, UConn, as we just stated, plays Arizona. This is a game, early season game, that you certainly don't want to miss. Coming in at 2, the Purdue Boilermakers at 4-0, with Memphis coming up for them. And number 1, Houston at 4-0, and Ryder is their next opponent. Hey, we got our drink. We got our Pop-Tart. So we are so ready. We're ready to dig into the week that just passed in the NFL. It was the Patriots and the Jets. We had the Patriots in this one, and the Patriots came out on top 27-14. May was 25 of 34 for 281, 1 TD, and he had 107.6 quarterback rating. Henderson had 19 carries, 62 yards, 2 TDs, and Diggs had 9 receptions for 105 yards in that one. On the Jets side, Fields was 15 of 26 for 116, 1 TD. And Fields also carried for 67 yards and 1 TD. The Pats dominate in this one. With the Patriots win over the Jets, Trayvon Henderson did something just one player in franchise history has achieved. Henderson racked up 93 all-purpose scrimmage yards on Thursday night in the victory and scored 3 touchdowns for his team in the win, crossing the goal line twice on the ground and once through the air. With that stat line, Henderson joined Rob Gronkowski as the only 2 rookies in Patriots history with 3 touchdowns in a single game. It was the Dolphins 16, the Commanders 13 in overtime. We did take the Commanders in that one. T2, it was 14-21, 1 TD. And Arcane had 21 carries for 120, and Waddle 3 receptions for 52. For the Commanders, Mariota was 20 of 30, 213, 1 TD, 1 INT. Rodriguez, 15 carries, 79 yards. Samuels had 7 receptions for 70 yards and 1 TD. And that one went right down to overtime. Both Miami and Washington had chances to win, take care of opportunities, but it was the Dolphins who eventually got the job done. Miami quarterback Jack Jones intercepted Commanders quarterback Marcus Mariota on the first play of overtime. After 2 plays, Riley Patterson kicked a 29-yard field goal to win it. And it was the Giants losing 20-27. The Packers had 27. Love was 13-24, 174, 2 Ds. Jacobson, Wilson, both on this one, really did a nice job of receiving. The Giants, Winston, 19-29, 201. And Tracy Jr., 19 carries for 88 yards. Green Bay Packers star running back Josh Jacobs was ruled out of Sunday's 27-20 victory over the Giants with a knee injury. The initial belief per NFL Network is Jacobs avoided a significant injury. He'll undergo more tests on Monday. Jacobs went to the locker room in the second quarter, so they'll be checking on that one. Packers held on to defeat the Giants. Love finished 13-24, passing for 174, 2 touchdowns, and a successful 2-point converted pass. Emmanuel Wilson took the bulk of the carries in the backfield, running for 40 yards and 11 carries, scoring an 11-yard run. It was the Texans 16, the Titans 13. Mills 26-41, 274 yards, 1 TD. And the Titans Ward 24-37, 194. While the Houston Texans secured a 16-13 win over the Titans, the 1-9 roster from Nashville lost twice, with the first coming during the opening drive. Wide receiver Calvin Ridley suffered a broken fibula in Sunday's loss and will miss the rest of the season. And we had the Panthers over the Falcons, 30-27. Young was 31-45, 448, 3 TDs. McMillan, 8 receptions, 130 yards, and 2 TDs. For the Falcons, Penix, 13-16, 175. Robinson, 23 carries, 104 yards, 2 TDs. London, 7 receptions, 119. The 2025 Atlanta campaign gets worse. Penix may have suffered a serious knee injury in that one. And it was the Bears continuing their run, 19-17 over the Vikings. Williams 16-32, 193. Swift 21 carries for 90 yards. It was another comeback for the Bears. Santos 48-yard field goal as time expired. The Bears led 16-3 going into the fourth, but Minnesota started a rally but fell short. It was the Jags 35, the Chargers 6. Lawrence 14-22, 153, 1 TD, 1 INT. This is not how the Chargers wanted to enter their bye week. We got beat every way you could possibly be beat. Head coach Jim Harbaugh said after the game. They were outscored 21-0 in quarters 3 and 4. And it was the Bills 44, Tampa Bay 32 in a wild game. Mayfield was 16-28 for 173, 1 TD, 1 INT. Tucker, 19 carries, 106 yards, 2 TDs. For the Bills, Allen, 19-30, 317, 3 TDs, 2 INTs. He also had 3 TDs rushing. The Bills took control after lead change after lead change. This was an awesome matchup and a real treat to watch. Allen threw for 3 scores and added 3 more on the ground. And they did not win. And it was the Steelers 34-12 over the Bengals. For the Steelers, Rodgers was 9-15, 116, 1 TD. Rudolph was 12-16, 127, 1 TD. Dominating performance by Pittsburgh, but a possible serious injury to Aaron Rodgers' non-throwing wrist. Warren had 10 carries for 62. Caldwell 7 receptions for 81, 2 TDs. For the Bengals, Flacco continues to fling it out there. 23-40, 199, 1 TD, 1 INT. Brown, 18 carries, 99. Higgins, 3 receptions for 63 and 1 TD. And the Bengals continue to get ready to plan for next year. It was the 49ers 41, Arizona 22. Somehow we took Arizona in this one. Purdy was 19 of 26 for 203 TDs. McCaffrey, 13 carries, 81 yards, 2 TDs. Kittle, 6 receptions, 67 yards. For Arizona, Brissett, 47. He threw it 57 times for 452 yards, 2 TDs, and 2 interceptions in the loss. Wilson had 15 receptions for 185 yards. Another dominating performance on the 49ers' part. They really spread it around on this day. Big win for the 49ers. The Rams 21, the Seahawks 19. And yes, we took the Seahawks in this one. Stafford was 15 of 28 for 130, 2 TDs. Williams, 12 carries, 91. For the Seahawks, Darnold was 29 of 44, 279, but he had 4 interceptions in this one. Sean McVay's team eked this one out on Sunday as the Rams overcame the Seahawks and won it late to close it out. This was a good one. The Broncos 22, the Chiefs 19. Knicks 24-37 for 295. Franklin's 4 receptions for 84. On the Chiefs side, Mahomes 29 of 45 for 276, 1 TD, 1 interception. Hunt 13 carries for 59, 1 TD. And Kelsey 9 receptions, 91 yards, and 1 TD. As we previously stated, after this loss, the Chiefs are in trouble. They now face an uphill battle to even make the playoffs because next for them are the Colts. It was the Ravens 23, the Browns 16. Jackson 14 of 25, 193, but he had 2 interceptions. Henry 18 carries, 103 yards, 1 TD. Flowers 3 receptions, 78 yards. On the Brown side, Gabriel 7 of 10 for 68. Sanders 4 of 16, 1 INT. Gabriel enters the concussion protocol. This was just horrible. The Ravens should have asserted and won this by probably 30 points. The Browns, well, they threw Sanders into the game. No reps taken with the first string, throwing to the Wolves. And as we said, Gabriel is in concussion protocol. Enough said about that ugliness. It was the Eagles 16, the Lions 9. Hurts 14 of 28, 135. Barkley, 26 carries, 83 yards. For the Lions, Goff, 14 of 37, 255, TD, 1 INT. Gibbs, 12 carries, 39 yards. Gibbs, 5 receptions for 107 yards. The Eagles did what they needed to do to keep themselves above the top teams in the NFL. And on Monday Night Football last night, it was Dallas 33, Las Vegas 16. Prescott 25 of 33 for 268 and 4 TDs. Williams 22 carries, 93 yards. Pickens 9 receptions, 144, 1 TD. Lamb 5 receptions for 66 and 1 TD. On the Las Vegas side, Smith was 27 of 42 for 238, 1 TD, 1 INT, and the rushing was non-existent. Prescott completed 75.8% of his passes for a 133.6 passing ratio. The Raiders, Geno Smith was sacked 4 times in that one. And that is your week review in the NFL. Looking at the standings as we come out of week 11 in the AFC East, The Pats are 9-2, followed by the Bills at 7-3. In the AFC North, Steelers are 6-4. The Ravens are 5-5. In the AFC South, the Colts are 8-2. Jags are 6-4, and the Texans hanging around at 5-5. In the AFC West, the Broncos 9-2, Chargers 7-4, and the Chiefs barely breathing at 5-5. In the NFC East, it's the Eagles at 8-2. The NFC North, the Bears 7-3, Packers 6-3, Lions 6-4, Vikings still in it at 4-6. What a division that NFC North is to watch. NFC South, Tampa Bay holding on at 6-4, and the Panthers at 6-5. In the NFC West, it's the Rams 8-2, Seahawks 7-3, 49ers 7-4. Another great NFC division in the West to absolutely keep your eye on. We slipped a little this week in our picks, so we are down to 51.2 for the season. Still above water, but hanging on. Okay, it is time. It is time for Week 12 picks. So here we go. We're taking the Bills over the Texans. We're taking the Colts over the Chiefs. We're taking the Seahawks over the Titans. Packers over the Vikings. Ravens over the Jets. Lions over the Giants. Bears over the Steelers. Pats over the Bengals. And our stinker of the week is the Raiders over the Browns. The Jags over Arizona. Eagles over the Cowboys. Falcons over the Saints. Tampa Bay over the Rams. And on Monday, the Panthers over the 49ers. Looking to another absolutely great week in the NFL as the season moves on. Hey, we're glad you could join us today. We hope that you're up having your favorite beverage. Get that day going. Make it happen. This is Dave C. This has been the Dave C. Sports Show on Tuesday, November 18th. So get out there and make it just a great day. And we'll catch you next time.